Hi there, Virgos. Welcome to my brand new channel. I am Kat. Welcome to Tarot with Kat. I am an educator and I've been doing tarot for a very long time, doing lots of readings. If you want to know more about me, check out my bio in the links below. If you really like this video, please hit like, please subscribe. This is going to be your reading for September 2025. Today is August 31st, 2025. And I'm going to be doing a reading for you, Virgo, for the month of September. It's an interesting month. We got interesting things happening cosmically with the planets, energetically, that are opening up ways for big, huge life changes for everyone. So this is for Virgo, whose birthday would be from August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgos are born during the harvest time. They're great producers. They're great at production. They're known for their highest quality standards, is important to them. They have a very logical outlook usually on things, on life. My brother's a Virgo. Yeah, so this will be for Virgos. Let me clear out our energy. I just like the sound of my cute little Fenton bell that I love, that's really old. And so I am going to be pulling out some cards for Virgo. Okay, so there you are, Virgo. Nine of Pentacles. And see what else we... Oh, that one wanted to come out. The Magician. Interesting. All right. Next cards. Give you a few more. And that one... Oy, 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 oy. So, we've got an Emperor in your toolbox down below. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we've got for you, Virgo. In your immediate past, we've got the Strength Major Arcana. We got 1, 2, 3 Major Arcana right off the bat. Very powerful reading here. They're strong cards, Major Arcana. And then we've got our Nine of Swords, card of stress and anxiety up there in our crowning us right now. In your immediate future, a Page of Cups. Here in your, how you're feeling during is in the month of September in your environment is Eight of Wands. The environment itself is the environment of the Chariot, and this is either the environment or how the environment sees you in the situation. One of the two. Then we've got our hopes and fears in the situation. Your hopes and fears is a Queen of Swords. And then at the final outcome, we see a Seven of Cups. So interesting spread, which we will get into right now in just a minute. But I like to also pick a clarifying card out of this deck. This is also your traditional Rider Tarot deck, which I like to call the Smith Tarot deck, because Pamela Coleman Smith was the woman, half African-American, who actually did all the artwork and came up with so much of it. So anyway, I'm using the same deck, but this is a holographic version, and the cards are a little bit tricky to read and see on camera because of the hologram. But I do like to use this deck to pull our clarifying card for the very end, which we won't look at. And I can't use that one because I saw it. Anyway, we're going to pick the next one, and that will be our clarifying card. And I love this. My son got me this. It's like the universe in a pyramid, and it's really beautiful. And so we'll keep that right. So we got that in there. We'll keep that right there over our clarifying card. Okay, Virgos, here we go. Let's see what we've got. So for you, representing you, the Querent, Virgo, you came up as a Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who's been feeling pretty happy. Maybe you're in a very comfortable spot in your life financially with what you got going on with your job and stuff. Things are pretty good. You're doing pretty well. This represents you, the Querent. Then this card came up as what's crossing you. So this is either an obstacle or an awareness, something that needs to be in your awareness in September that's covering you. So we get the Magician. So this is the card of manifestation, of brand new inceptions. Like even before you start creating something, the inspiration for it is the Magician. And the Magician card, it's the very first major arcana in the story. So maybe you're looking at starting a brand new step. You've got all the tools at your disposal. He's got the wand, the sword, the cup, the pentacle, all on the table for him, everything at his disposal. But somehow that's coming up as your challenge. Maybe that's something you're needing to tune into, is your manifesting power right now, and knowing what you need to do that, whether it's prayer or whatever you use or do to help you manifest. And your immediate, down here below, this is your, sort of like your subconscious. I like to consider it what you're coming out of, that you have in your toolbox, and your experience that's become a part of you. And you've got the Emperor, the fourth major arcana. He's all four kings combined. He is stability. This is stability. This is power, stability, control. Is what you have going for you, is some stability there, I think. And then coming in your immediate past, there's some strength. You have the Strength card, and it's beautiful, the Strength card, the 8th major arcana. It's not strength of force. It's not violent strength. It's not aggressive strength. It's strength of soul and purpose and heart. As you can see, she's getting the lion to just let her just pet him and open his mouth for her and stuff. And she's just very calm and relaxed, and she's not controlling him in any, physical kind of way, just with her sheer will of mind and soul. And so that you're coming out of some strength in your immediate past for September. In your up here, what is crowning you right now, the ideal of this is a bunch of anxiety, a bunch of sleepless nights, a bunch of thoughts, a bunch of your head, your brain driving you crazy, thinking so much that you can't sleep at night because of worry, maybe a whole lot of worry. I don't know what the worry is, but that is coming up as your crown, like your, kind of hard to describe what that position means. It's sort of like, what is your crowning in the whole situation? And I'm seeing a bunch of anxiety. So in your near future, you've got a Page of Cups. Cups are wonderful. And the Page of Cups is particularly silly. This could represent an individual in your life, a younger individual, not necessarily male or female. The tarot has no gender. But somebody who's very kind of lighthearted, maybe doesn't take things too seriously all the time, coming into your life with a new relationship or an offer of a new friendship or new relationship of some sort in your immediate future. Down here in your subconscious, the way you're feeling in your environment in September is an 8 of Wands. This is the card of swift action. So you're going to have a lot of stuff happening to you. You're going to feel like there's a lot of stuff happening really fast in your life. A lot of changes happening, a lot of things taking place all at once is going to be your feeling in the situation. And in your environment, you've got the Chariot. Another major arcana is the 7th major arcana, the Chariot, and it's the card of action. Again, taking action to conquer your challenges by balancing forces. So you see all the black, the white, he's balancing everything out and taking control of all the different influences of your life, probably all these different wands that you're feeling. You're having to take charge of these things and charge on while you're, so it is a card that takes some effort. In the ideal in this situation, you're in the hopes and fears spot. Here is a Queen of Swords. So queens are a nurturing card, but they're also a card of power. They are in control of their thoughts and their ideas and their reasoning, and they're thinking logically and clearly. And so maybe this is somebody who you want in your life who will bring this to your life, or maybe this is who you are hoping you can be, to have clarity of thought, clarity of ideas. Maybe you've got an idea, business idea stuff, but it's so jumbled in your head how to tackle it that you're feeling like this. But your hope is that you can become like the Queen of Wands, somebody who's in total control of that and has charge of that. And what I'm seeing in the final outcome, which is interesting because it's kind of not an outcome. It's the Seven of Cups. It's not a bad card, but it's a card of, oh my gosh, there's all these opportunities presenting themselves and I have no idea which one to pick. It's a card of indecision, sort of, sometimes, like having so many things and having to decide to somehow prioritize them and figure out which is more important is what you're finally going to have to do. So that is what I am seeing for you right now, Virgos. So I'm seeing you coming from a place of relative wealth and comfort. You're not doing too bad. You have a roof over your head and stuff. You're kind of enjoying that, but you've got an obstacle here, which is manifesting something better, maybe more meaningful for you, maybe something you're intended or meant to do. You're coming from a position of a lot of strength, a lot of stability, strong family, probably really strong family bonds and ties. In your immediate past, you have someone or you yourself who has been had to take a real position of strength, a personal inner strength in your immediate past is what's been required. Crowning you though in September is all this doubt and anxiety and worry and sleepless nights that are your crowning thoughts and might trouble you in September. But in the immediate future, going into the month, you have this Page of Wands or Page of Cups. That is going to bring some sort of new relationships and interesting possibilities and ideas and coming into the picture there. You're going to feel like swift things are happening quickly and lots of action taking place going on. Your environment is demanding that you balance all your different strengths and talents and pull them together and take those reins and do that so that you can come through in the end and become that Queen of Swords. So you have tackled no more feeling like this. This is your hopes for the situation, getting control of your thoughts, your ideas, and doing so with just like a really confident manner. And then the final outcome is going to be some choices, lots of doors opening up, not just one or two doors, not a two, but like a bunch, and you having to figure out which way to go, which is sort of a happy problem to have. So let's check out the hidden card. Let's see what we have for our confirmation card here. And oh my gosh, okay. This is getting a little weird because this is my 6th reading today and it's the 3rd time it's happened, but I got the same card that came up for you, the 9 of Pentacles. So the card that I drew as being you, Virgo, is also the confirmation card that I drew, is the 9 of Pentacles. So that's you, comfortable, well off, you're okay. Don't doubt yourself. You got this. You got this. And you're going to have a lot of opportunities coming up, Virgo, in the month of September. So thank you for listening. If you enjoyed it, if anything rang true, please let me know in the comment section. Please hit like, please hit subscribe. Also down in the comment section, I put a link to buy me a coffee if you can. I really appreciate it. The more I can get, the more it'll help me with my YouTube channel. And yeah, thank you. Have a wonderful September. I hope to see you back again really soon. Virgos, bye.